What's going on, buddy?
Nigga done brought her.
Man, we asked you a question.
She in my hood.
Obviously, he doesn't live here.
Hey, buddy, look at buddy. He's still creeping.
Steve. No, Steve.
You gotta understand, he was accused of flirting with her. She blew up the story, and so her husband and his half-brother came and lynched and killed this boy and dumped his body in the Tallahatchie River. Oh, I'm sorry, that's Emmett Till. It's just at the beginning sounded so similar.
This is why I don't feel bad when things happen to them. Why should I feel bad? Why should I have empathy? I don't.
In America, the land of freedom and opportunities, some still face the harsh reality of being judged by the color of their skin rather than the content of their character. What's up, everybody? Welcome back to our channel. My good name is Gracey D. I hope you guys are doing well. So on our today's videos, guys, we're going to watch this video of this 18 years old black young man who is confronted by those that he seems as a threat to them as he's walking in his neighborhood, which I simply call this racial profiling. So let's watch this video. We'll come back to it. Let me know what your thoughts are on the comment section. Also, don't forget to leave a like, comment, and share the video.
What's going on, buddy?
Nigga done brought her.
Man, we asked you a question.
She in my hood.
Obviously, he doesn't live here.
The reason why I ask you to live here is a private community, so if you don't live here, you need to leave. If you live here, you're visiting a friend, that's fine, just let us know, because you're getting neighbors concerned since you're walking around my house.
I'm not walking around your house.
Hold on, Steve. You've been past my house 4 times, I don't know you, I've never seen you here before, and you're walking past my house over and over again. So if you live here, or you have a friend you're visiting here, that's fine.
I'm not in front of your house.
You're
actually following me.
So you went up the wrong way. We just asking a question. You live out here?
I'm a part of the neighborhood.
You're a part of the neighborhood? Does that mean you live here? It's simple.
Like, bro, what?
I'm asking a question. You live here? You went up to my wife.
But I didn't go up to your wife, bro. I don't know who you're talking about. Bro. And I think I can walk around my neighborhood.
If you live here, yeah. So you live here.
Right?
You live here?
You gonna keep asking me the same question over and over and over and over and over. This man following me. This is harassment, right?
You haven't answered yet.
That's harassment, right? That's harassment, right?
I think what you did to my wife, yes.
Look. You followed.
What you did to my wife,
You read it up. The fuck is y'all following? Why, man? You don't tell me what the fuck I should not and should be. You better watch yourself. The fuck? I don't even wanna I can't even be comfortable because look at this shit. Then y'all coming up the block way for people. They trying to walk and shit with their kids. These people out here following me and shit. This ain't weird. Look at the neighborhood creepers. The neighborhood creepers. Damn. What the fuck? Then buddy, look at buddy. He's still creeping.
Steve. No, Steve.
What the fuck? Hey, that's some weary shit, my boy. Damn. Yeah, they ran this bitch out here creating problems and shit. This shit wild as fuck. They better. Minutes later, they still following me, buddy. What the fuck? Nah, they just creeping. They just creeping. Hey, they ain't never seen a black nigga stay in the hood. I mean, stay in the white folks hood. They ain't never seen a nigga stay in the black folks. They ain't never seen a real nigga stay in these folks hood. Huh?
You know exactly what it is, man. You know it.
What the fuck do I know exactly what it is?
I mean, you're trying to race bait. You know, I know you are.
I don't want to race something, bro. I had no issue with no color.
Attacking twice? That's fucked up, man.
Who the fuck? Who wife I try to attack? Do I look like I attack somebody's wife? Do I look like I do that? Come on now. You can't even answer the question. You just try to say it.
You calling his wife a liar?
Wow, that shit crazy.
Buddy, you want something? You need something?
Give us a rats.
What you need?
Let me get 500.
What's that?
Let me get 500.
I don't understand that language. What's 500? What's that?
Dollars.
500?
Bitcoin.
Oh.
Cash out.
How'd you get here, bro? You walked all the way back, past all the cattle. You walked back here for what? You want to go to a gated community? What you want?
You think I would do all that to hang out with you?
What'd you do?
You think I'd do all that to hang out with you? Come on, nah. Y'all got my face right though. Say what's up. Yo, I probably want to talk now, cause you done did too much. I don't know what's up with you. You more interested in me than your wife. Weird ass cracker.
Buddy, you're crossing the line now, bro.
Hey, you been crossing the line acting like you gonna hit me. I want you to do it, for real.
We all know that.
We know that. You're a fucking loser. Look at this. We know what you want, buddy. We know.
Bruh, I'm a loser and you getting out your car to follow me.
You're harassing.
Come on, nah, like make it make sense, nah, like just make it make sense, real. Shit, man, y'all got me getting wet and shit, dog. And I'm stepping in water puddles, just walking around my neighborhood and shit. You know, casual shit. With my white friends, you know, we get bread out the way motion. Yes, sir. They don't like to see when they when the young dog got that motion though. They don't like that. They don't like that. Especially him right here talking about I'm doing something to him and shit. Like this type of stuff creepy. They creepers. They following me. They creepers. Jeepers creepers. Pop up out that cat. It was nice to meet you. We fled the scene like we some creatures. Like where you was? Oh yeah. How about them bushes? Run you out your sneakers. I'm just to say this is harassment, right? Hell no. Hell no. They're mad because I'm in this neighborhood like this. You know what I'm saying? Come on now. I promise you.
I know you did. I saw you earlier.
Okay then, exactly.
If you've been following the story of the neighborhood creepers, this lynch mob that was going after this black teenager because they claimed he was flirting with one of the moms that lived there. Which, by the way, let me clear up. If you watch the last video, I'm going to just start right after. I don't want to recap the whole thing. But let me just clear up one thing. The victim says that never happened. That he never entered the garage, never approached the garage, never went onto their property. He spoke to her in passing, as he was passing by. In fact, here's a video taken directly after he was confronted by this woman's husband as he was already walking away. He wasn't scaring all the children like they claim and making everyone nervous and uncomfortable by existing after passing by her. As you can see, the husband has to catch up to him because he's not there. You gotta understand, he was accused of flirting with her. She blew up the story, and so her husband and his half-brother came and lynched and killed this boy and dumped his body in the Tallahatchie River. Oh, I'm sorry, that's Emmett Till. It's just that the beginning sounded so similar. There was no justifiable reason for them to even be stalking him and harassing him like that. Just that point. Because the logical endpoint for that is where Stephen was taking it. Is where Stephen thought he was justified to take it. Why would he reach for anything? Anything at all? Why would he ever do that? This kid was not an ongoing issue that needed to be stopped. They admitted the most that he did was laugh to provoke them. When I'm in situations when I'm nervous, I laugh too. When I'm in situations that I'm really sad or disappointed, I'll also laugh. It's my way of comforting myself. It is not my way of trying to provoke others. Not everything is about you. All of this is an insane overreaction that could have cost his life. This was like watching a horror movie. They say they don't even own a gun. My first suspicion would be that they have a gun illegally. I mean, I would feel more comfortable if the authorities checked on that. Because everything he's doing right here, whatever he was going to go grab, I don't know how much better you think it makes the situation to say, no, he wasn't going to use a gun to shoot him. That's crazy. He was going to use a blunt object to beat him to death. And as I'm watching that video back that I had just posted, the indignation from Regina is absolutely maddening. She's making it sound like everybody has inconvenienced her and her husband. Anything that is happening right now is because your husband was a innocent teenager for not talking to him or bending to his will or an authority simply because he's black and because your husband is racist and violent. Stop trying to sugarcoat that. I have been able to identify one more of them. Last night, I identified Stephen Correga as the guy who pulled out a weapon on this black teen for simply walking and existing in his neighborhood.
Yeah, buddy, he's still creeping.
Steve. No, Steve.
What the fuck? Hey, that's some weary shit, my boy.
And I love that you guys have been sharing this. I love that you guys have been getting the word out so that this family can get justice. And I do have the name of this guy here too. I've seen you walk by my house like 4 times. What are you doing?
Did you get neighbors concerned since you're walking around my house?
I'm not walking around
Hold on, Steve. You've been past my house 4 times. I don't know you. I've never seen you here before, and you're walking past my house over and over again.
And I'm identifying this paranoid little as hello, Jeffrey Gardner. I see you deleted your LinkedIn already. Still found you. And next up will be, you're harassing my wife. I found another one, actually. I found 2. Now, just to make sure you know what I'm talking about, it's a story of a black teen who flirted with a white woman, and she got very offended, told her husband, and then a lynch mob came after him. This situation could have been avoided if it wasn't for racism. That's truly all it comes down to. Like I said, we'd be identifying Bike Guy. Hello, Rom Nobrega. I was also able to identify the wife. Hello, Aaron Edinburgh. I had already identified Stephen Correga in the first video. We got Jeffrey in the second video. Remember Jeffrey's the one who said, you've been walking by my house like 4 times, and then later on was like, oh, I know what you're doing, you're race baiting. Quick question. Why is it always the people who accuse people of color of race baiting, why are they always the same people who are actively engaging in racism when they say it? It's not race baiting to point out racism. All it does is tell people that when racism occurs, you don't care. I don't like a lot of the language that they use. Someone can't bait you into being racist. Someone can't provoke you into being violent. Somebody doesn't walk around arrogantly to make you want to stalk them. The reason you're attaching those words to all of these normal human things that you would never say about a white person is because, and you gotta hear me out on this, you're racist.
I gotta make something perfectly clear to all of you European Americans. All of you, the palm-colored ones. You always seem to know exactly who to target. How come I'm never so lucky? Why not me? Why not me? And the thing is, I don't have to answer to you. You understand? That's bullshit, and you always gang up. It's never one-on-one. It's never 10 toes down, toe-to-toe. You understand? It's always 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 10 of you against one. Me, I'm okay with that. I'm okay with that because I'm not saying I'm immortal. You will either have to drop me right there and then, or I'm coming for you. Period. Period. You understand? Period. You always seem to know exactly which one of us to go after like that. You understand? How come I'm never so lucky? You know, how come I'm never so fucking lucky? You understand? And then you're going to try to set him up. Like, if you're watching this video, listen to what that white dude is saying. He's saying, what you did to my wife. You understand? To have it on record. You know, as a reason. The guy never went by his wife. You understand?
Over. This man following me. This is harassment, right? That's harassment, right?
Nobody owes you any fucking explanation. Nobody owes you anything. You understand? Go.
This is why I don't feel bad when things happen to them. Why should I feel bad? Why should I have empathy? I don't. I don't. The ones I have empathy for are the ones that are being treated like this. I don't feel bad for none of y'all. None of y'all. At all. And y'all dealing with y'all dealing with in North Carolina because of what y'all keep doing. What y'all have been doing for years. I don't feel bad for a group of people who think everything is okay when they do things like this to people. But then when things fall on them, they want you to have pity and care. You better eat that karma like it is caviar, boo-boo. Like caviar. All I'm going to tell my brothers and sisters, y'all know what y'all got to do because this ain't going to stop. It's never going to stop.
That's what I'm talking about. How's it going, buddy? And see, them Picklewoods realize that in numbers, they have power, but not over that young man. Not over that young man. They didn't have, they thought that they were scaring him, but they wasn't. That young man was, they were affected by the hurricane. He wanted to go talk to his girlfriend because they ain't had no motherfucker. And these white folks is out here lying. You bitch ass Peckerwoods is out here on black people. Now, y'all the dangerous mother. You the ones be breaking in people's houses. White collar and blue collar crime is y'all. Only reason why you see something about black people doing it is because black neighborhoods are over policed. But y'all be out there. Property crimes, y'all. Blue collar crimes, y'all. White collar crimes, y'all. Serial killers, y'all. Child predators, y'all. And any of you niggas that's out here trying to be like, it's 50, it's 30-50 or 15-30, whatever. 13-50, that's what y'all hit us with. And y'all don't have no problem with that. Y'all don't want to see why 50% of the people who've been locked up, black people, were also the 50% of them were exonerated because they were locked up and arrested for something they didn't do. So I will never stop talking about what you white people do because that's what y'all do. And anybody that get offended, you can kiss my ass. Because that shit right there, you don't see us bothering y'all funky, crusty, trailer park trash asses while y'all walking around our neighborhoods knowing good and fucking well you out there casing the shit to see which one of them black people you gonna take off the map. School shootings, y'all. Mass shootings, y'all. But y'all scared of somebody else of color because y'all asses are the one you think we finna do to y'all what y'all finna do to us. We want y'all to leave us alone. I wish that y'all would go to Jeffrey Epstein's island, every single one of y'all, except for the ones that's in my family. Take y'all ass to Jeffrey Epstein's island. That's more y'all speed. Take your funky ass kids with you too, because that's y'all speed.
It's the what's going on buddy for me. That's the part where that's the first time in this video I realized they intended to cause harm, be harmful to this child. Mind you, he is a child. He's a child who went out after the Hurricane Milton, so he's in Florida, which makes him so endangered because of the laws. This child legit couldn't get a reception in his house and was walking around so he could talk to his girlfriend. Obviously, after a hurricane, she's concerned. Like, they're humans, so. It's the part where the kid's like, you're harassing me, and the man's like you did my wife, like you did my wife. They fully intended to bring harm upon this child. They just didn't.
We've all seen the video at this point, and I've heard a couple of different takes on it. Here's my take, and I'm struggling not to curse some people out right now, but here's my take. Somehow, some of you think that because you see a black man in your neighborhood, you have the right to question why and who I am. This is why I live in the neighborhoods that I do around you, because I wish one of you would. I don't function on, I hope they don't. I function on, I wish you would. Because this, if you see me and you come at me that way, please know there will be consequences to be paid. I've watched my brothers and sisters deal with this crap all my life. And here we are in 2024, 60 years. And I'm still watching it.
Well, guys, that's what happened like 2 days ago. And this video has been going viral. So for some people who might say, oh, this has got nothing to do with color, like for those, we all know what racial profiling is. The racial profiling or the ethnic profiling is the act of suspecting or discriminating against a person based on their ethnicity, religion, and nationality. And here we clearly see it's because of his color. Like, at first, if you've listened to this video very carefully, you can hear one of the guy telling the other guy that he's recording. So actually, if this guy was not recording, we don't know what would have happened, you know. And they also went on ahead and they're like, oh, he's probably not from here. And the other one went on ahead and called him a loser, where the guy told them, am I the loser am I the loser? You guys, you just got off your car to follow me. And this guy had not done anything, you know. And the guy went on ahead and, you know, like they said this is harassment. He was telling them that they are harassing him. But the guy was like, yeah, like you did to my wife, which we all know it's a lie because they don't even have evidence, you know. And this guy was just simply, as the video is saying, or what I've gathered online from his mother's TikTok, is that he was just walking to make a simple call to his girlfriend because they had no power. And he felt like it was okay for him to walk and make that call. But this is what happened to him. And it's funny because the guys are like, this is a gated community, and they feel like because of his color, he's not supposed to be in this neighborhood. You know, on the last video I did, some people are telling me that I'm trying to create hate, and I'm like, no, it's actually things that are trending and things that we can clearly see these are wrong things that needs to be called out. And you say on that video, I also said where some people are attacking me because I said you should call out on your other person because you just seen them doing wrong. You should not stand there because you feel like it does not concern you. You know, because I don't understand how a group of 4 men can gang up against an 18-year-old teenager just because they're walking in the neighborhood doing nothing wrong. Like, it does not make sense to me. Like, I'm trying to look at this issue at all points that I can, and there is no reason that they had for them following this guy for no reason. To a point, one of them was rushing to get something from the car to attack the person until one of his friends, who seems to have a little bit of senses, stopped him. And you've seen they've been the last guy who is talking about them, he's identified them one by one. And also there's a clip where there's a conversation in between one of the guy's wives and another person, I don't know who it is, whereby she's saying that my husband did not pull a weapon on him, which is clearly seen on the video, but she said he did not pull a, you know, and it's fine, he did, but he had no business to go follow this man. The fact that they even have kids in the car watching all this that's happening, and we all know that kids, as they are growing, they get to watch what we are doing, and that's what they grow learning, and that's the thing that they'll always be doing. Oh, my mom, my dad don't like this kind of people, they don't like this group of people, so I have no business with interacting with them, I have no business with respecting them, because this is a level of this is disrespect that needs to be checked. And as they said, like they also said that they reported this, but the police said they see nothing wrong with this. Well, we've heard of other cases that where black men have been deleted, and it later came out that it was self-defense and it was just justifiable. Like a name of the guy with the most words that we'll never forget. I'm not breathing. That was justifiable. And there are other names that I have. There is Timothy R. Russell. There is Rogers Nagel. I hope I'm pronouncing his name right. You can go and read this article by Daniel Lathrop and Anna Flagg, and you get to know what I'm saying. Some of the things I cannot say on this platform because it's against the YouTube guidelines, and I'd love to respect that. But you guys tell me what you think about this episode. So racial profiling also includes the practice involves discrimination against minority population and often relies on negative stereotypes, just like what we've seen. Just because he's a man of my color, of course he cannot be living in this neighborhood. He's a loser. How can he afford to be living here? These are some of the stereotypes that some of these guys, like the ones that were failing this kid, have in their mind. This is what they believe, and they believe that it's only us that can live with this neighborhood because we are that special. It's only us, and we don't want any person of color living in this neighborhood because they don't deserve it. I feel like that's how they felt, and we can clearly see in the video that is how they feel about this, which is quite sad because I don't understand. There will never come a day I'll ever understand why a person can hate another person just because of the color of their skin. I mean, this is crazy. I'll never get to understand that. To a point, I never get to understand how we humans sometimes do things. I get to ask myself, when these people, after doing all this, when they go sit down, does it disturb them, or what goes on in their mind? Do they have conscience? Do they think like, I should not have done that, or maybe even go back and be like, I'm so sorry? Or maybe if they're having issues, because these are clearly people who are having issues that should seek mental advice, that should go to a psychiatrist and talk to someone because they're probably facing issues that they cannot personally deal with those issues until they talk to someone who can help them with what they're facing or what they're dealing with. And it's sad that this is actually a husband and a wife whose wife said that the guy was harassing her. Imagine this being a couple, imagine this being parents to a babe or kid. Like, how will those kids grow up being like? It's quite sad, guys. Actually, honestly, like, this is the saddest story I've seen this week. I know there are so many others out there that people, like, for those people don't get lucky to record and and show to the world, record for their safety. Some people have even like lost life in such cases. So many that we know of. Like, if you go and research and Google, like the article that I've told you to go, guys, to go and check. Like, I was going through that article and I was really heartbroken, guys. So before you come here telling me it's not about the color of their skin, go read that article. Go look at the at what percent of black men get deleted by white folks? And then you come back and comment before you come and telling me here it's not about color and all sorts of things. Let me know what your thoughts are, guys. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't. Share this video as much as you can. And until the next episode, bye.